Welcome back to Top 5. It's been a while, eh? I've been trying to do Birdkeeper Toby's Living-Dex challenge, which if you're not aware, is A, super hard, and B, it's like an expansion to the normal Living-Dex challenge, which sees you capturing every single Pokemon. Birdkeeper Toby's variant, it's capturing every single Pokemon in like specific regions where they like originate from. So here's our top 5 tips on how to capture all 151 Pokemon in red, blue, and yellow with a special guest. Comire, would you like to take it away with the first point?
Thanks, Josh. So, to start off, I honestly can't stress enough how important this is. Be frugal. If you want to avoid backtracking and want to capture as many Pokemon along the way, you'll be sinking a lot of cash into buying Pokeballs. When we were discussing this list way back when, you told me you actually sold TMs during your playthrough.
You don't even know the half of it. It can be a really hard balance of cash in this game because it's not until the end game where you can actually start farming the stuff through the Elite Four.
Next up, a little trick that might help you catch some of those more hard to find Safari Zone critters. Now, if you're lucky enough to be able to afford multiple Generation 1 games, make sure one of those is yellow. Pikachu's debut outing is the only Gen 1 game that allows you to purchase some of the more difficult Pokemon at Celadon Casino. Both Pinsir and Siphon can be picked up for 6,000 coins each.
That's all well and good, Comire, but can't you use that glitch and fly to Cinnabar Island and just like glitch out all those Pokemon and capture them that way?
No you can't, Josh. Did you even watch Toby's video? He specifically says,
oh, and I think it goes without saying, no hacks. That's, make it a real challenge for yourself.
So, in order to do number 3, it'll help if you get a partner.
Or someone like Eevee?
Josh, I don't think an Eevee plushie is gonna mean much for this tip.
She's not a plushie, okay? She's a Pokemon and she has feelings. She has a little heart in her.
My point is, if you want to catch your 151, it's so much easier with a friend. Now, the only catch is Gen 1 on the 3DS has no online trading. At all.
I mean, my workaround is that I have 2 3DSs, one in front of Eevee, one in front of me, and we trade like that. It works really well.
Yeah, that's still just trading with yourself.
How can you not love this? Now, if you're a big nerd like me, you'll have an unhealthy love affair with graphs and stats and everything like that. And when I decided I was going to work on Toby's Living-Dex challenge, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to need a checklist. And I found this app called Dexter, which does all of that and a lot more. So I can make checklists through Dexter by generations, by different types of forms, the lots. Did I mention it's also free?
Okay, you see, Josh, I've tried a lot of these apps in the past, and though they might look the part, they're often working with the stats of the current gen right now. Then I end up having to bring up Bulbapedia or Cerebi up anyway, and it almost feels like a waste of time at that point.
It has links to Cerebi and Bulbapedia built into it, so you don't actually have to go anywhere. It makes capturing Pokemon and organizing Pokemon not a chore, but a joy, and that's how it should always be.
Finally, our last tip for all our buddying Pokemon masters is buy a Generation 2 game. As the end game takes place in Kanto, this gives you a perfect chance to pick up any leftover Pokemon from your Gen 1 adventure.
Look, this would work if it was a normal Living-Dex, but we're running by Birdkeeper Toby rules, and I'm sorry, but this just doesn't fly.
He says all Pokemon need to be caught in the right region, not necessarily the correct generation. So, for instance, he specifically says you can use Fire Red or Leaf Green to pick up Kanto Pokemon if you like. I mean, yeah, sure. It's a bit of a stretch.
Okay, well, with that in mind, I own Blue and Yellow, so that means the only Pokemon I can't capture are Ekans, Arbok, and Electabuzz. So, assuming I get the right Gen 2 game, I'm, pardon the pun, golden.
Yes, Josh. Yes, you are.
And that's about it from us. Do go and check out Toby's Living-Dex video at the end. And of course, go and give Comire some love. Go check out his videos. We've done a little collab with him over on his channel about Pokemon collaborations. Anyways, until next time guys, catch you later, interwebs.